Hello! Welcome to another Thursday and another live stream, writing stream, productivity stream, all of the things. Hello, welcome. How are you today? January is kicking my butt, but I'm also very eager to get this pitch for this contest ready. So yeah, I'm entering into a contest. One of the big publishing houses here in Norway that mainly have focused on non-fiction books up till now. I think they're having a contest where they are seeking never before published authors to write young adult teenage books. They're basically looking for book ideas, which they will give a grant of, like a working grant for 50,000 kroners. But I'm kind of like, you want a whole book? So yeah, what they need then is by the 5th of February, I have to send in a pitch letter and where I explain, where I have a pitch, explain a little bit about the concept and about myself. And I need 30 sample pages. So I've been working on the pitch letter a lot, and I hope and I feel that I'm getting closer to something that is good. So today I think I'm gonna mainly focus on spell checking those first 31st pages, because I did a little bit yesterday and found a lot that I can change. So yeah, that is my plan today. What are your guys' plan? Let me know. Let's see. Hello, Wendy. How are you today? You finished drafting and editing the newsletter magnet you were working on, and now you're starting the dreaded edits for book 2. Yeah. I'm kind of like, but yeah, you finished it, the newsletter. But yeah, edits. Oh my god. I thought, like, I've been putting all my focus on getting those 31st pages, and also like the first 7 chapters, mailing those, because those are the most feedback that I got from my beta readers, that there is where most of the issues are. So I've been focusing on those, but I've written in the pitch letter that if they want my whole manuscript, they can just say so and I will send it. So if they do that, I better have it ready. And I haven't spell checked the whole of my manuscript. So I'm kind of just like, if I say that, it better be ready. So I'm kind of like, I have some more edits that I want to do on like the second to last chapter, and then I need to spell check the whole thing. So yeah, I can't relax. I think. How am I feeling? Why is January kicking your butt? Just because it's cold. It's cold and it's dark and it's yeah, I need like spring or something. It has been, actually, this is like the first day in like 2 weeks where it has been sunny outside. But then today my my baby in the belly, well, she pretended that I was a human drum or like a kickboxing punching bag. Uh, so basically, like the whole of today, while I was trying to like help customers and stuff, I was just like, so now I'm kind of beat, metaphorically and literally. Yeah. So the energy levels aren't super high. And yeah, so I just I'm such a light person. I mean, like, I am affected by light. So I feel like March, April, I flip a switch because there is more sunlight out, and I get much more energy, and stuff like that. So yeah, January, February can go just hide in a corner, and I can get March, please. A screenwriter's journey. Welcome. Hello, hello. Greetings. Today you're working on editing a screenplay. Ooh, nice. What is the screenplay about? I am wondering. Nina, hello, hello. Welcome. You won't be able to stay for long, probably, but you wanted to be here for a bit. You're more than welcome. Hello. How are you today? Sounds like we both have a lot of work to do. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, we should start cracking on, I think. Oh wow, what is this here? Nice. Windy saying hello to everybody. That is this is the fun part when the baby is super active and gaining weight, which makes it fun. Yeah, I mean, it's nice to feel her like tumbling around and stuff, and it's very like reassuring that nothing's wrong, but it's also kind of like, oh, did you need to kick me in the kidney right now? Or something like that. So yeah. And it's very weird. It feels like you're in the Alien movie or something, because like the other day I was lying in bed with my hand on my stomach, and suddenly I just feel, if this is my hand on my stomach, I just feel like like something pushing against my hand, and I was like, and it feels so weird. And I like, all of those horror movies where you like stare at a wall, or you stare at the stomach, and suddenly like a face goes like I feel like that is gonna happen. I don't know why, but that's how it feels like when she's like kicking her foot all on the side of my stomach. So yeah, ain't that a nice face that I just did? Oh my god. Nice. The screenplay is about a work friendship that dissolves when one wants to join a union and the other doesn't. Ooh, I like it. Nice. Windy. Ooh, yes, you remember that feeling. Nice. Good to have somebody that understands. But I think the other people will understand too, because my descriptions are so good. Nice. Okay. So this is a productivity sprint. So it doesn't have to be writing. It can be putting on a dishwasher. It can be mopping the floors. It can be staring into the wall and wondering, what is the meaning of life? Something like that. But I think we will crack on, because I would like to do at least 5 to 10 pages today. we will see. So I'm gonna find a timer, and I've just been using the Dawdling Writers channel basically all the time for timers, because she has very cozy timers and I would like to support her. If you have anybody else that makes cute timers on YouTube, just pop it in the comments, please. Let's see here. I think we will start with a sweater. I can't say that. Sweater weather. It's the weather. Sweater weather. Oh my god. Yeah, timer first. And I think we're gonna take it down a little bit, down to a 20, I think, to start. So we just get situated and everything. If it wants to obey me, maybe not. There we go. Okay. It was a very accurate description. Thank you, Wendy. Nice. Okay, so let's get started and learn some Norwegian in the process. Let's count to 5 and then we start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go! That was the first sprint done. I don't know about you, but I think that went fast. How did you do? I yeah, need to brush up on my grammar skills. I basically spent that whole sprint looking up what type of words gets a capital letter. Basically, the rule is, because I have like these two different people, groups of people. One is the dome people, and one is the rough people. Directly translated from Norwegian, this is. And I had them like two words, but with like a binding. I don't know what's the word in English, but with like an apostrophe. I don't know if you have this in English, but with like a line between two words that puts them together. Basically, I found out it's not you have to take away that line, and it's not a capital letter. So I basically went through the whole document and did that. Oh my god. But yeah, it's good though. I'm learning. So I'm also writing those typical mistakes that I found that I find out now. I'm writing them down in documents so that when it's something that I need to change throughout the whole thing, I don't have to check it each and every time. Yeah. That's the word. English as a second language is hard sometimes. Windy, you are quickly skimming through these chapters and making notes and a rough synopsis. 5 chapters to go before editing starts. That's a good process, though, I think. I did that too with my first 8 chapters that I wanted to change. Before I was kind of like, okay, but now I just need to start writing this because it will come. Thank you. Okay. And hello, Miss Page. A hyphen to connect the words to describe a third word. I think it's called a hyphen, yeah. Thank you. Yes, English as a first language is hard sometimes too. I can imagine. Because there are like a lot of words and grammar things in English that I'm kind of like, you will have to be brought up in this language to understand it. It's like that in Norwegian too. We have a lot of like, don't ask me why, but our words, they're different spelling and different subjugation, I think that is it's called in English, is based on whether the word is a he, she, or a nothing. So our words have gender, and typically if a word has a gender, it needs to have a follow word. So for example, a girl is ei jente. So this ei changes if it's like if it's a roof, it's a nothing. So it's at talk. I'm not explaining this very well, but the crux of the matter is there is no logic if a word is he, she, or an it. No logic. A pencil is a he. A book is a she. And if you are not grown up speaking Norwegian, it is so hard to find out which word is which gender. It's so weird. And because I've taught refugees and um, people that have newly come to the country and they're like just starting out with Norwegian. And it's a struggle. They're like, but why is boat a, um, a he? And I'm just like, I don't know. Somebody just decided it. Oh wow. So yeah, awful. So yeah, Norwegian can be hard sometimes too. All the time. Miss Page, you're not sure how far into the sprint you joined, but you got 196. Nice. And also morning from Pacific Northwest. Nice. I like that. Wendy, you will never be able to learn a language that has genders. It's hard, especially when they don't have any logical rules. I mean, we have some logical rules, like a girl is she, and a boy is he. But yeah, but stuff, no. It's just a flip of the coin what kind of gender it is. And when you throw in like the Germans have like even more of a complicated system, and our teachers in high school were like, but if because in high school it is mandatory to learn a third language aside from Norwegian and English. So we can choose between French, Spanish, German. Yeah, French, Spanish, or German is like the most common ones. So the teachers were kind of like, if you are struggling, or if you just like, the easiest to choose is German because a lot of the words sounds like Norwegian. And that's true. But they also have the most complicated subjugation system ever because of their gender stuff. And they have like, no, I never got it. I had 5 years of German, and all I can say is Ich liebe Käse, which means I love cheese. That is what I remember. And like, good day, and my name is. So yeah, that's what you get for 5 years of language studies. But it was high school. I didn't apply myself at all in that subject. So yeah. Did you have to learn like a third language, or was it just like an extracurricular if you wanted to, or a second language for that matter? I don't think is it common to have like a mandatory second language in your countries? Because we have mandatory English from second grade, I think. I think now it's second or first grade, actually. When I was growing up, it was mandatory from, I think we started learning it in third or fourth grade, I think. But yeah. Oh well. Okay, so I have gotten to page 9 from page 7. So I think we will need to jump into another sprint, but okay, so in the US, high schoolers have to learn a second language. Okay, so it's mandatory with the second language, but you didn't go to high school, so you didn't learn any. Okay, I see. I think it's good for everybody to learn a second language, but it's freaking hard. The older you get, the harder it is. Kind of jealous of like, yeah. Or like kids that have like bilingual parents or something that learn it from a very young age. Ooh, awesome, Wendy. Your second language is ASL, but you learned that at home from your deaf mother. Nice. Oh, I have a friend that I went to uni with, uh, or I didn't. I went to uni with a friend of a friend, but then became my friend. She went to university to learn sign language, and she is now an interpreter for one of the bigger news outlets here in Norway, and it is fascinating. I think it's so cool, sign language. Oh, I would really like to learn it. But that's American sign language, yeah, cool. In America, there are second language classes offered, but most people here only speak English. Okay. So offered, but not mandatory, maybe? You took German in high school, but you're not fluent. You're currently learning French with Duolingo. Nice. Nice. Yeah. I mean, I can understand German. I just cannot have a conversation. I can make myself understood with like just one word here and one word there. I can't string a sentence together, but I can understand it because a lot of the words are very similar in tone and similar period to Norwegian. So it's kind of like cheating because it sounds the same. Oh, Wendy, you always wanted to be an ASL interpreter, and it looks fun, but also exhausting because you have to like be there with your whole body. It's not just your fingers that are working; it's your whole physique. So it looks exhausting. Wendy, both your kids had to get language credits in high school, and for some reason, they both took French. No one speaks French here. Yeah, but maybe that's the appeal. Like, it's a totally foreign language. Yeah, and maybe they want to go to France. I've always had the notion of like, French is such a romantic language, and if I learn French, I will go to France. But then I was like, let's do German. It's much easier. But then it was easier. And also, the people in French class got to have like cafe where they made baguettes and omelets. And we just had to learn about cheese. Jesus. Yes, ASL is a total body language. You're right. Yeah, because it's like your movements and your expressions and everything helps or influences the meaning, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. I love talking nerdy language stuff. It's like it's the thing I geek out about. So yeah, let's do another sprint. And I think because yeah, I'm just a punching bag at the moment. So I think I just after this sprint maybe I need to lie down a little bit. We will see if she calms down or not. Yeah, I can understand this screenwriter's journey. The best second language to learn in America is Spanish because you border to Mexico. Absolutely. I get that. Um, it's the most practical, I would think. And a lot of people in the US also speak Spanish, right? I think, yeah. Okay. I think we should do, sorry, a 25-minute one here. A little teapot. Yeah, absolutely. That baby is practicing ASL in there, or like the Norwegian version of of sign language. Apparently, the Norwegian version of sign language is very boxing-y and karate kicking-y. So yeah, let's do a 25-minute one in ein, to, tre, fire, fem, go! Am I back again? Oh no, something happened. Have I been gone long? Maybe. Okay, I'll just put on teapot timer again. And we can get started again. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna mute myself. 16 minutes left. Yoo-hoo! Done with the second sprint. Nice. How did you do? I got, let's see how many pages. 3, I think, spell checked ish. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
It says we are live. Hello. Hopefully, I think I deleted
oh no.
the.
It's I have it on like automatic play. I don't know why. I had like, YouTube had like the button here, but where you could just like switch off automatic play. But now it's disappeared and I don't know why. I don't know how to turn it off again. But anyway, I was kind of like, huh? Am I talking? But yeah, got 9, 10, 11, 12, 4 pages, spell checked. Sorry, so that's pretty good, I think. Also, got a snack, made some tea, and that is good. Miss Page, you found that you're spending way too much time in your head, not getting any words. You're off to do chores for a few minutes. Nice. Get some clutter out of both the house and the brain, and maybe something gets jiggled loose, I think. It's good though when you're like super stuck to get some perspective and just pause for a minute, I think. Absolutely. So, I am thinking that, afraid to disappoint you guys, or sorry for disappointing you guys, but I am feeling kind of beat. And I think I just need to drink some tea and maybe watch some Supernatural because I'm literally a punching bag over here. And yeah, it's well, I could like force myself to do some more pages, but I think I will just be distracted anyway. Windy, you finish skimming through this story and you realize there's a lot to be fixed. Well, silver lining is that you realized it. What if you hadn't realized it? That's what I try to trick myself into believing, that it's good. That I found the mistakes at all. Because what if I sent it in without fixing those glaringly obvious, which was not obvious for me at all when I first looked through it. So, silver linings, huh? Thank you, Indy. Nah, there's no point. Absolutely, because I probably just need to then do it again anyway. But yeah, I'm finding it harder and harder. Or it's fun to do streams, but I'm finding that my body is tired. So I'm gonna schedule new streams for the whole of February. So every Thursday in February I will have a stream. But then I think March, maybe we will see how I get on. But anyway, yes, that sounds like a great idea, Windy, to take a nap and think about what you're going to do to fix this draft. Yeah, sounds amazing. So yeah, there will be a stream next Thursday. Hope I'll see you here then. hopefully we will do the full 2 hours and me not be a punching bag. So yeah, for a tiny human. So hopefully I'll see you next Thursday, and have a lovely day, evening, morning, whatever. Bye.